Hello, everyone. My name is Shakayla Alvarenga, and I'm the Director of Public Programs here at the Mob Museum. In partnership with NV Energy, we are continuing our commitment to the community. Our Community Safety Forum virtual series educates the public about important issues affecting you and your family. Our next topic is about the 2020 census. What is the census and how will it affect the future of Las Vegas? Here is Carrie Dermott, the Nevada Census 2020 statewide coordinator.
The census happens every 10 years, and it's a complete and accurate count of the United States as well as the state of Nevada. And the reason that you should fill it out, the first reason is because of funding. So for every single Nevadan that is counted, it will create $20,000 over the next 10 years for the state of Nevada. And that funding will go towards things like education and healthcare and infrastructure. And the second reason is because of your political voice and representation. So this data will determine our redistricting and what our state will look like for the next 10 years, and also our congressional districts as well.
What other kind of programs does this
Mhm.
federal funding benefit?
Yeah, so to dive in a little bit deeper, will cover the funding will go to things like Medicare, Medicaid, the school lunch program, the school breakfast program, the student loan program, which affects pretty much everybody in the state of Nevada, and then also things like highway planning and even rural water waste loans as well. So really, every single person, no matter what type of government services you are using, is affected by census data and census funding.
Las Vegas's population, it has grown tremendously over the past few years. So how could an undercount of the census hurt our state?
Yeah, so an undercount will basically mean we will miss out on millions or billions of dollars in funding over the next 10 years. And specifically to Las Vegas, with how much growth that you guys have had, that means that we need more services there, right? So if we have an undercount there, that means we won't get things like highway planning, roads, hospitals, healthcare centers, like all the things that we are going to need across the state, but especially in Las Vegas, given the growth over the next 10 years.
COVID-19, it has upended huge parts of the census. If you're unable to knock on those doors and hold the events that you had planned to do, how are you drumming up response now?
Yeah, definitely. So my operation, which is the state operation, it's called Nevada Census 2020. We have transitioned to a digital organizing operation. So we are focused on getting people to fill it out through digital organizing. And then also with our partners, we're partnering with like food banks and local essential businesses across the state and doing non-contact marketing material drop-offs. And then they're passing them out, whether it's a grab-and-go bag or takeout item, so we can get that information out to every single Nevadan.
Las Vegas has a large immigrant community. There is worry that this information it may be turned over to immigration and customs enforcement. What can you say that will let people know that this information is actually protected?
Yeah, definitely. So a few things. So the first thing is that while federal and state agencies are allowed to share data with the Census Bureau and the Department of Commerce for the census, um, they cannot go the opposite direction. So this U.S. Census is not legally allowed to share any data with any other agency or anyone for 70 years. And then also, if any Census Bureau employee shares your data, they can go up to jail. They can go to jail for up to 5 years and be fined $250,000. And then lastly, so once you fill out your census, whether it's online, by phone, or by mail, once that data is received, you instantly become a statistic, and that data can never be traced back to you because of the systems that the Census Bureau has set up this time around.
How can people complete the 2020 census questionnaire?
Yeah, so there's a couple different ways. So the first way is you can go to census.nv.gov and fill it out online. You can also go to census.nv.gov and pick the phone number of your choice in the language of your choice and fill it out that way. And then the last way is you can fill it out by mail. And so some people in Nevada are not going to receive their mail forms until June, July, or August because of COVID-19. And so if you do want to do it by mail and you haven't received anything yet, don't worry, it's totally okay. You will receive something in June, July, or August.
To view other videos about our Community Safety Forum virtual series, you can head right over to our Facebook and Twitter page at the Mob Museum. We'll see you soon.